Hey everybody, this is Robin from Roamingwithrover, and it is time for our tea advent calendar. I believe this is day 4. I remember to turn on the Christmas lights this time, so we're doing good. And tonight, I'm already in my jammies because it has been a day. I've been running around all day getting things done, and I came home and changed into my jammies, and then I realized I had not done this yet. So here we are. So we've got today original chai spiced black tea. Okay, so I've got my water all ready to go. We're gonna cut this open, pour it into our teacup. Oh, smells so good, smells so good. Oh, smells so good. Original chai spiced black tea. Okay. Let's see what we have in it. Okay. Black tea, cardamom, cloves, black pepper, and cinnamon. It just really surprises me that there's black pepper in these teas because I don't taste it, I don't notice it. And I'm sensitive to black pepper, so you would think I would notice it. Okay, what do we got? Original chai spiced black tea. Black tea, 82%. Cardamom, 5%, cloves, 5%, black pepper, 4%, and cinnamon, 4%. All right, so give that a stir. I'm still not entirely sure what cardamom tastes like or smells like, but it sure is in a lot of these teas. Smells heavenly. Oh, so good. It's already getting dark. It doesn't take much with these black teas. Give it a little up and down here, a little bit of a dip in that hot water. So now like I said, I've been using that. I think they call it, well, it's a pot that just boils water, and I think they use it specifically for making tea, and it really heats that water up fast, just super fast, and it boils water just in like a minute or two. It is really fast, but I'm liking using that. So I turn that on, get that hot, pour it in here, then come in here, get the tea ready to go. And that allows us time to make a nice cup of tea so that we can have our little chat. So today we had our live with Dana, and she told us what's going on with her channel for next year. That's going to be fun. And then I ran to the post office and mailed off prizes, so that was good. And doing bills and maybe some Christmas cards. So that'll be how the rest of my evening is going to go. I've been working on this thing, on this stocking, but I've made a mistake here, and I cannot find my mistake, and I can't figure out how to fix it. But I've definitely got a mistake there. See, there should be a white here, and I have counted and counted and counted, and I cannot figure out how to fix it. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to tear out a few rows. And now that I'm looking at it, you can see I've got that same problem over on this side. So I have messed up my count somewhere, and I'm going to have to tear back, I don't know how many rows to fix my problem. But that's what I'm going to have to do. And that is the drawback with Mosaic is, you know, you've got that built-in design, and if you've messed up your design, there's really no way around. Let's see, that looks good there, but there's no way around. That looks really good there, but it is definitely messed up there. It is definitely messed up there. And the mistake is in this count. So I'm gonna have to tear it back, and even if I have to tear back 3 or 4 rows, I want it to look right. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. And I tore back 2 rows yesterday, so I must have to tear back farther than that. This doesn't look that great anyway because it's the where you go from one row to the next, and I don't love how that's working out. But other than that, I like it. Other than that, I like it. And you know, even if I have to tear, well, and I know it's right here, and I know it's right here. This is correct. And I know it's right there. So I may have to tear back there. So it looks like 1, 2, for sure 3 rows, maybe 4 to get my count correct. But if I have to tear back 4 rows, it's not the end of the world. And it really works up so fast. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, let's get this tea out of here. You can see that steam coming off of there. Just smells delightful. So, what are we drinking now? Original chai, spiced black tea. So this is just a basic chai tea. It is still hot, hot, hot. Oh, that's good. That is good. I can taste the cinnamon. Oh, I can taste the cinnamon and the cloves. It just smells like Christmas. 100% just smells like Christmas. It smells like Christmas morning. That's one thing when my girls were growing up. We would get up early on Christmas morning. Of course, get up early. Everybody's got to get up early. And, you know, Santa had come and they were allowed to open their stockings without us. But honestly, most of the time, we got up the same time they did. And so we all opened the stockings together. And we would, you know, all sit around on the couches and watch them open the stockings. And I would have a cup of tea. I never drank coffee. Never drank coffee until the last few years. So I would have a cup of tea while they opened presents. And so this totally reminds me of Christmas morning. Just having my cup of tea and watching the kids open presents. I would usually have cinnamon rolls or something like that. Some kind of fresh, not fresh, but you know, trust me, I'm not baking fresh cinnamon rolls on Christmas morning. But I would do those, you know, pop open the can type thing. And so you could smell the cinnamon rolls baking and having the tea and that kind of thing. But I would have one of those breakfast casseroles ready to go and bake in the oven. So we would have that kind of a thing for Christmas morning. But that's what this reminds me of. So I think that's why this tea reminds me so much of Christmas morning. Smells good. So I'm liking this one. Original chai spiced black tea. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had the opportunity to sit down, take a little 10-minute break and enjoy a cuppa. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.